Hello there. This is Ralph Sportsman Lee. I'm in what you would call a man cave, watching on this fine Sunday evening. Well, I just finished watching Ip Man 4, which was great. Donnie Yen is the only action star who could ever play that role. I just finished watching it. The next thing I'm going to watch is Star Wars Rise of the Skywalker. Am I gonna say, well, why are you doing that? You're not watching the Super Bowl? Hell no, I'm not watching the Super Bowl. I have not watched the Super Bowl in this would be the second year. Or no, I didn't watch it last year. I didn't watch it the year before. Okay, this is the third Super Bowl I'm missing. Why? I am not watching the Super Bowl like a whole lot of other people. Well, my father, the man that raised me, well, he didn't raise me to be a bootlicking Sambo. Okay? So fuck the Super Bowl and fuck the halftime show. Oh, here's my public service announcement. My video is not meant for anybody under the age of 18 because of the language I use. So it's not meant for children, okay? So, yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good, whatever. Um, I read about it on Metro News, whatever, on information on my phone, whatever. I'll read about it there, but I'm not watching it. No. I meant to bring something up. 78 dropped a great video earlier today. And he's talking about the double standard. Something about when Tank came up and he snatched up his girl, his kid, his baby mama, whatever, and said, let's go. And people was pissed off about that. And really? After De La Hoya sexually assaulting a woman and Kovalev beating the hell out of a woman and beating the hell out of her dog, Annie Oakley, and stalking a woman, and really, nobody said anything about them. Well, that goes to show you how racist this country is. They do want to make the black man look at be portrayed as the bad guy. They want to portray us as over sexually aggressive, violent individuals who can't keep our hands off women. You want to portray us as moist and as homos. I see that way with your television commercials. Oh yeah, that's true. You portray us as gay, soft, unmanly, unmasculine. Now I see that. I see that how you try to portray us on the news, media. So that goes to show everybody that the people that run the media in the world, in America, mainly America, they're very racist. But we don't mention that, but they are very racist. What was that? The other day I saw a Pitbull commercial. You know, the Cuban singer, whatever. And I forget who the commercial was for. There's some Latino women in there dancing. They were looking fine. I guess they were Cuban too. And then you had this heavy set black woman. She could have been Cuban too, because there are a whole lot of black Cubans, but they don't get talked about much. But anyway, this woman dressed as a mail carrier was very overweight, but she was out there dancing. And I'm like, really? So you want to portray black women unattractive? See, if a black woman isn't being portrayed as unattractive, she's being portrayed She's being portrayed as a woman who's with any other nationality man but a black man. Oh yeah, it's true. You look at movies, they put the sisters with the white guy or Asian guy or Hispanic guy. Now somebody would say, well, that shouldn't bother you, right? Well, it does bother the fuck out of me. You're trying to portray me, my son, um, other black men, males, as unsuitable for a black woman. He portrays us as violent or stupid, cowardly, or gay. I don't agree with that portrayal at all. I see what you're doing. I saw a commercial that's being played in Michigan. I don't know if it's being played outside of Michigan, but this father, I forget what medical issue he had, but whatever. He took some medicine, whatever. He was able to go pick up his little black girl, his daughter. Little girl, probably about 7 or 8, picking her up from school. There's been a multiple commercials being played where you got old grandparents with their little black grandchildren. But it's always that black woman and that non-black man, huh? Yeah, okay. Now I remember years ago they used to say, what was that? A View to a Kill, that James Bond movie with Roger Moore and Grace Jones. They were worried about how that would play because they said, oh, it's a black woman and a white man. Well, some parts of the country, something like that wouldn't play good. That's bull. They love black women, just hate black men, which I can give two fucks about. But to portray us black males as unattractive or unsuitable to be mated with another with a black woman, well, I take issue with that. Now you as in the people who make the calls for what's being played in media think you really slick, but I see through the bullshit, and it's not paranoia. It's not paranoia. We was called paranoia when we said the drugs were being pumped into our community by the government. That turned out to be true. Nixon's own White House chief of staff admitted that. I forget the cocksucker's name, but he admitted that. We know Reagan did that when he was governor of California. Whatever. I don't really give a sweet flam fuck who doesn't believe any of this. We know it's true. To say, oh, that's a conspiracy or they're being paranoid, you just throw that out to get us to shut the fuck up. But there's a lot of us who are not shutting up. I won't shut up. You can threaten me, whatever. I don't care. I want to speak my mind. I see the bullshit by you racist some bitches. And that fake ass impeachment trial going on. Now, did the Democrats think anything was going to happen once it reached the Senate? When you know the Republicans control the Senate? You want to call your witnesses then? Really? Democrats ain't shit either. They full of it. See, I saw they racism when then Senator Obama was first running. Yeah, they showed their ass then too. That's why I'm an independent. I vote for who I want, not who the Democratic Party says or liberals. The liberals ain't shit either. Oh, they try to say they open-minded and everything else. No, you're not. No, you're not. And could somebody please explain to me how you could be part of the majority yet be called a minority? At least that's what I call white women. The biggest beneficiaries of affirmative action. It's funny how they want to kill it, except when it comes to laws and rules put in place for women. It's funny. Yeah, whatever. See through all that. But anyway, I'm not watching the Super Bowl. How they play Kaepernick, how the media is being has how the media has portrayed him, and how they portray black people in general, mainly black men. To the sisters out there, you see what they did to Bill Cosby. You see what they've been trying to do to Russell Simmons. Uh, oh, and damn, how the hell I forget that singer's name? Well, he brought it upon himself. Um, R. Kelly. Damn. Oh well. It's funny because I'm gonna say it's funny. When I was talking smack years ago about him messing around with Aaliyah, I was told, "Oh, you just jealous because he could get Aaliyah and you couldn't." Well, let me think. How old was she back then? I think we was around the same age. Whatever. Whatever. Um, I never really gave much two fucks about R. Kelly, but all this stuff started up about R. Kelly. Um, It started where he was holding women hostage, as they put it. That turned out to be not be true. So they went and got him on some old stuff. I don't know how true any of this stuff is. Hell, I'm still a lone holdout believing Bill Cosby got railroaded. And the reason I still to this day believe Bill Cosby is innocent, once again, I was raised by a real black man who used to kick knowledge to me about history. See, my father, he was born in 1935, Atlanta, Georgia. Small little town, county. And I've been there several times, me and my brother. Not much of a large police force. First time we went, oh, they only got like 2 cops. Literally 2 cops. And last time I was there, when he was alive, 2 cops. But anyway, he put us up on knowledge about how life was in the South, especially for a black man. You know how it is. And he used to do something with us when we was little. Me in particular, because it wasn't until I was like 11 years old where I learned how to read. Now, some people probably say, well, that ain't nothing. Well, it is something when you can't read when you in the first grade, like 6, 7, 8 years old, 9 years old, and first, second, third grade can't read, but other kids in your class can. But once I learned how to read, he put a jet ebony in front of us because he point out little articles like about Emmett Till, Rosewood, Tulsa. There's and the massacres that happen, all based on what a lying ass white woman would say. Now you might say, well, Rob, how can you say she was lying? Well, because most of them, all of them admitted to it. Most of them, when they was on their deathbed, oh, I lied, caused all this death and destruction. I lied, hoping they'd get forgiven. Well, I hope them bitches' souls are burning right now in the deepest, darkest depths of hell. And as far as that other bitch, what's her name? Last name Bryant, the one that lied on Emmett Till. Oh yeah, she admitted that to a writer. Do the research. That's thanks to Superboy 223 Harvey. He's changed the name of his channel now. He basically uploads videos for Your World. Yeah. It was thanks to him I got up on that. Yeah. Hell, he's the one that called it a couple of years ago when R. Kelly was on Saturday Night Live and performed a song with Lady Gaga. It was a sketch, I guess, where he was supposed to be the president, whatever, but they sang a song and he said they're going after R. Kelly after that. And lo and behold, he was right. If you listen to Harvey's channel, he said a lot of things that don't come true. because he's like, white America did not like that. And because he did a video, if it wasn't later that night, it was the next day, pretending that Lady Gaga and R. Kelly performing a song together. He called it. He called it. He called a lot, and he's spot on about black men getting tried in a court of public opinion and getting convicted in a court of public opinion, like Bill Cosby. No, there's no way any black man, I don't care how famous or rich he is, could get away for decades, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, even 90s, molesting, raping white women, really? Now, I know there's always non-black people who come out and say, well, Beverly Johnson, fuck Beverly Johnson. Throughout our history, there have always been some coon bitches, just like it's been some coon Negroes. I'm talking about the majority of all these white women with the same story. Same story. And the kicker is they didn't tell anybody about it, not even their best friend. Anybody who know anything about a woman knows that she will not keep a damn secret. She will definitely tell the closest female she perceives she is to, whether it's her best friend or her mother or even her sister. Somebody she tells all her secrets to. But none of these women said anything? Really? Okay. Now, Court TV been airing Harvey Weinstein. I don't hear that hatred from people reporting the news about Harvey Weinstein. I don't hear that hatred in their voice. You know, the same hatred they had for Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Usher. Not Usher. Chris Brown. Yeah, Chris Brown. Well, why I brought up Usher? Maybe because Usher next. He just doesn't know it. John Legend, he gonna be next too. What is he voted sexiest man alive? I guess they gave him that because he's been slamming black men too. So they reward people like him. Hannibal Buress disappeared. The no-name comic did his routine in Philadelphia, kickstarted this whole Bill Cosby crap. After he did that, you saw the commercial. It was the Hannibal Buress commercial. The first time I saw that commercial was that 2-3 years ago, where you could actually pay your bill. You go into a deli, put in an order, pay it through your phone. And then they put him in Spider-Man Homecoming. I ain't seen nothing of Hannibal Buress because a lot of people got hip to his ass. But he was rewarded for doing his little stand-up about Bill Cosby raping all these women. Yeah, right. Bill didn't rape them women. Can't no star rape a groupie. Their whole idea, a groupie's whole mission in life is to get backstage and spread her legs. That's a groupie's whole mission in life. But it's funny, they don't mention Roman Polanski, Woody Allen, Stephen Collins, and what's that crispy critter, the one that got burnt up from Fast Furious? Paul Walker. Now you might say, well, what all these names got to do with anything, Rob? You do your fucking research. Because all them men was accused too. But there's no investigation on them. Stephen Collins, his own wife, recorded his ass actually admitting to having sex with how old was that girl, 14? Stephen Collins from Seventh Heaven, the father. I think he was a priest or whatever on there, or a reverend, whatever. But nothing. And Woody Allen, what we know about his little perverted ass, he's been doing Soon Yi since she was a little girl. Then when she got of age, he married her. The girl that him and his wife, Mia Ferraro, adopted when she was a little girl. Really? You just can't wait to just start having sex and marry your little girl, huh? What a pervert. But nobody talks about them. Now somebody gonna say, well, Harvey Weinstein is going through a trial. Really? It's on court TV. They're not even talking about it nowhere else. Or they might mention his name, but I don't hear that anger or that rage that's only reserved for a black man. Ben Roethlisberger, the quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, he allegedly raped two college girls from different schools. Nothing. Nothing. There wasn't a gathering of protesters protesting his return to the Steelers after all that was cleared up, like it was for Vic over some mangy mutt ass dogs. But white America does not surprise me. I have always known what white America was, and I see it to this day. Now somebody goes, now I'm not talking about all white people in America. No, talking about most of you though. People that run media outlets. Definitely a lot of politicians on both sides of the aisle. And a lot of people in so-called average Americans. Because you people can, when I say you people, I do mean you people. You good at gathering up support when you want a law changed or something done. But when it comes to white people, white men who done some disgusting and despicable things, you're quiet. You're quiet. And then you got that cocksucker over at TMZ who seems to have a hard on for going after black men. Well, I think he does have a hard on for black men. And that's right. I know what I just said and I meant it. What was it? There was a report that came out about the UFC and NASCAR. They had the highest reported cases of domestic violence, higher than football and basketball. Now, this report came out, well, I want to say maybe 2 years ago, a year and a half, something like that. Highest reported, but we don't hear about it. We don't hear about it. Why? Because those white athletes slash celebrities are protected by their white brethren who report news, who are editors in chiefs, who own the newspapers and media outlets. They're protected by them. Now, it was some members from YouTube who called ESPN asking them why you don't run the story about Kovalev. And apparently they were told, oh, well, no one cares about, that's not a big story. No one cares about that story. Wow. You got a big name boxer. And let's not forget about Golden Boy Oscar, but nobody cares about those stories. But you could be a average fighter or pro athlete, but if you black, they're gonna make that a big story. UFC and NASCAR, highest reported cases of domestic violence, and yet that cocksucker, literally a cocksucker over at TMZ, he's not buying video or pictures and airing that. Why would he? See, that cocksucking bastard, along with Gloria Allred and Judd Apatow, Amy Schumer, and what's those two Saturday Night Live bitches' name? Amy Poehler and Tina Fey. I hope all of you stand next to a giant oven that explodes. Now, if you hear the oven reference, yeah, I meant it. If you know what I mean, wink, wink. But I'm just doing my little 2-cent rant back because where I come from, how I was raised, you're not gonna attack me and mine, and I'm supposed to keep quiet about it or not say nothing about it. No, that's not gonna happen. We are under attack. And there's a lot of brothers out there scared to say anything about it. I lost a friendship I had for over 20 years because of, I ain't gonna call him a motherfucker, but this individual, and I should say his name. Well, Rob, some of the stuff you say, that sound racist. I'm like, I don't give a fuck with, we went to school with some white people. I don't care. If they are so-called fucking friends, they should be lined up with us, pointing out the same hypocrisy and bullshit, right? Then this motherfucker said something. I said something, we no longer friends. Oh well. Yeah, well, let me think. How long we friends? Damn. Yeah, that was over 25 years. Oh well. I gotta be me. Like I said, my father didn't raise me to be some old weak ass cowardly Sambo. No, I'm not gonna be that. I'm not gonna be that. I don't get on my knees for anybody. And I don't bend over and spread for anybody either. Unlike some of you bitch ass Negroes out there and niggettes. Well, I said my piece. I got my movie snacks. I got my beer. No liquor tonight. I'm gonna enjoy my fucking movies until the Super Bowl is off. So in closing, fuck the racist ass media out there. Print, electronic. Fuck the racist ass people who claim they're not racist. And fuck all them Sambos out there too. Who think it's okay to just, oh, I'm nothing to see here. Or, yeah, you black people are bad. Fuck all of you some bitches. And a lot of you foreign motherfuckers too. I don't work with a lot of you some bitches. And for the ones who seen this video and know me, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. And you know how I got back at your asses too for saying some smart ass slick shit. Especially about black women. Yeah. And I would go into it on YouTube. Yeah. But I'm good at that though. I'm real good at it. If I motivate myself, because I don't like to really be that dirty and low, but I can be. Like some particular individuals who aren't black at all. And they wanted to say some very disrespectful shit about black women. And I said, oh, okay. But I bring up about they women too, though. After I did that, the motherfuckers got quiet and didn't say shit else on the subject. That's too many people say, well, we can't say that on the air, Rob, because you indicting the whole community. But it's okay for shit to be said about us constantly. It don't work that way. I can give as good as I can take. There was a motherfucker that tried to bite my finger off. I disfigured him though, because I bit the shit out of his face and bit half his fucking ear off. All over him biting my tip, trying to bite my finger off. That's a true story. Basically what it means is, you come at me with a knife, I'm gonna pull my pistol and blow your fucking head off. That's what that means. So in closing, this is Rob Sportsman Lee giving a shout out to all of YouTube. The things and comments and everything I said in this video are my expressed opinions and no one else's, and not affiliated with anyone else. That's me. So in closing, peace. to all of YouTube land.